name is Stanley Opara. I'm the Executive Director of the African Methane Mitigation and Intelligence Network. What we are doing is basically bringing operators, policymakers, and all stakeholders in Africa together to tell the African story on methane emissions mitigation. And we do this by various ways, including stakeholder engagements. We're using technology, we're training policymakers and doing some policy advocacy work. We are also doing a North-South, global North and a global South collaboration. So we bring the expertise from the global North down to the global South to ensure that that conversation is being had. One of the core focus for us is around data. We want to ensure that we have the right data being collected, properly synthesized, analyzed, and used to tell a story about what the operators are doing about methane emissions in Africa. And why is this important? The world is moving very quickly, and there's a lot of action happening around methane emissions globally. Various jurisdictions around the world have come up with regulations which demands that operators do something about methane in their operations. The EU has come up with the EU methane rule. We can see what's going on with the Clean Initiative in Japan and South Korea. So these are some of the demand centers for African energy. In order for Africa to continue to have access to these markets, we have to ensure that we're doing the work around reducing the methane intensity of the products that we send to these jurisdictions. So I think it's important, not just for energy, but also for climate as well. It does have the climate impact of methane. We know that it has a very strong global warming effect, and we're ensuring that we educate operators, we educate the community, we educate civil society to take action to reduce methane emissions in operations. So, when you're pulling a lot of voices together, it's not always easy to get a consensus to bring people together, but we will not relent, and that's the reason we're here in Cape Town, basically talking to operators, meeting a lot of them. So most of the decision makers are here in the room, and I have been working the room. I have been going around ensuring that I am talking to as many of them as possible so we can band together to ensure that the story of methane in Africa is being told by Africans.